Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Twiggy. So today I'm gonna I just wanted to kind of tell you guys a little bit about why I'm deciding to no longer participate in or be on Facebook. Now, before anybody freaks out, I'm not deleting my Facebook. I kind of can't delete my Facebook because for those of you who don't know, I do kind of run my own business. I run my own hair salon, so I set up a lot of appointments and stuff through Facebook, so I won't be deleting my Facebook entirely, but I am choosing to no longer participate in Facebook, and I'll kind of explain what that means. Basically, what I mean when I say I'm no longer gonna participate in Facebook, what I mean is I'm not gonna post any more photos of myself on Facebook. I'm not gonna update my status anymore on Facebook. I won't check into places anymore on Facebook. I won't be seeing anybody's photos. I won't be liking or commenting on anybody's photos or posts anymore. I'm kind of removing myself from the social aspect of Facebook, if you will, and from now on, I'm just gonna choose to kind of use it as an emailing service. I will message people on Facebook, I will respond to messages on Facebook, but other than that, I kind of really want nothing to do with Facebook anymore. I mean, very obviously, I can only speak for myself, so I'm only gonna speak for myself when it comes to making this video and making this choice, but I just feel like I have no personal connections with any of my friends at all whatsoever anymore because, to be simply put, we don't have to have personal connections anymore. I see your stuff on Facebook. Oh, it's fine. She'll see it on Facebook. I don't need to tell her what's going on my life. She'll see it on Facebook. And I'm just kind of really sick of that way of communicating with people. I don't really find it genuine. I don't really find it sincere. I don't find it to make me feel good in any sense or form. I don't get nearly the same satisfaction out of commenting on somebody's post or reading a comment that somebody posted on my post as I would if we were talking to each other. I mean, call me crazy, but I kind of miss talking to people in person. I think our generation is kind of lost in that sense. I feel like we rely entirely too much on social media to be social, when in fact I feel the complete opposite way about it. I feel like it makes us very antisocial. I recently had we were good friends. We weren't like the best of friends or anything, but I recently had a good friend of mine pass away, and I was trying to think back to the last time that I had hung out with her, and it had been about 1.5 years since I'd seen her or hung out with her. And I feel like some of that is largely due to Facebook. I didn't really feel like I needed to hang out with her. You know, I knew what was going on in her life. I knew what was happening. I didn't need to go catch up with her because I could just see her Facebook account and know what was going on in her life, and that's not right. It's just so not right to me anymore. I mean, to be totally honest, I feel like I have no friends in real life anymore. My only friends in real life are my boyfriend and my mom, and I'm not complaining because some people don't even have that, but I feel like people don't think that we need to have personal conversations or connections or hang out or phone calls or even text messages anymore because we're so embedded to each other's Facebook lives. We feel like we already know what's going on, and that's how we're connecting, and I just think that's totally bogus. I also feel like there's kind of a group of people out there in the world that feel like they know me a lot better than they actually know me. And let me just make this pretty clear right now. My boyfriend and my mom are the only people who really truly know who I am as a person. And I'm tired of being judged for who I am as a person based off of a Facebook profile because they're seeing a very edited, condensed version of my life. So please don't fool yourself into thinking you know me as well as you may think that you do. I mean, I honestly feel like I've traded all my friends in the whole world for just a stream of statuses and updates and baby photos and this and that and the other, and it's getting a bit exhausting for me. I've kind of been checked out of Facebook for a little while now, but I would like to officially check out and resign permanently. I don't want to feel like when I'm doing something significant in my life that I have to stop and take a photo of it because I have to post it on Facebook and let them know I'm doing the significant thing. It's not about that. I feel like we've gotten way too wrapped up in, I don't want to say like proving ourselves, but kind of like proving ourselves to each other and being like, look, like I'm celebrating an anniversary with my boyfriend. That's all fine and well, but I'm tired of taking time away from my real life to put effort into my digital life. Because I mean, that's just honestly that's not a life. That's not a life whatsoever. You know, there's been times where I've been at concerts and stuff and I feel like I have to take a video of this because like I want to remember this forever, which is great. You know, that's kind of what it's there for. But at the same time, when I'm sitting there recording this video, I don't feel as connected to what's happening in real life in that moment because I'm more focused on keeping the camera steady and getting this video and not screaming so it's not picked up on the audio, and it's just too much. I don't feel like you should be able to just go to my profile and scroll through it and be able to be like, oh, this is what Twiggy's up to, this is what she's doing, okay, cool. It's like we just hung out, except what? No, we didn't. I mean, I'm not trying to come down like harsh or anything, I just kind of feel really strongly about this, and it seems like a great way to get my opinion out there is to make a video about it, because that's kind of what I'm into now, slash kind of what I've always been into, but you wouldn't know that. I mean, you know, I'm kind of getting older too, and I'm starting to realize now that we have babies in my family and stuff that children really pick up on what you do, and I don't want my children to think that posting your entire life to Facebook is totally normal and it's just like what everyone does. I want my kids to be able to feel like they can have some privacy about their lives and they don't have to share everything with the world. And if they want to, great, they totally can, but don't get so caught up in it that you stop having real life experiences to capture moments. I mean, I totally understand the people who post a bunch of stuff on Facebook and things for their family because it's the easiest family outlet. I totally understand that, but that's not where I'm coming from at all. I have a very small family, and almost none of them are on Facebook, so that's really just like not even a thing for me. I totally understand the people that is a thing for, because I think that is great. However, I feel like I could get the same thing out of emailing, except it's more personal and private, which is kind of what I'm into. So like I said, I will still be using Facebook just as kind of like an emailing service, just as a messaging system, but I will not be posting anything else on Facebook personally, and I will not be sharing anything else on Facebook or liking or commenting on anything else. It's not because I'm being rude, it's because I'm just not checking it anymore. So I just wanted you guys to know, because Facebook is so embedded in people's lives that people will be upset at me that I'm not responding to posts or commenting, or oh, you didn't like this photo and stuff. It's too much. It's too much for me. I don't appreciate it. I'm really tired of stopping my real life to take photos so I can post on social media about it. It's just, I mean, like I said, this is all coming from me personally. If that's what you're into, that's fine. I'm not bashing on anybody for doing that. We live in America, let freedom ring. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying that's not what I want personally in my life anymore. Just total side note too, I feel very narcissistic lately. I feel very selfie mode all the time, and I feel like that's kind of a dangerous, slippery slope to get on, is posting selfies and getting more self-esteem boost because people are liking your photos and things like that, and it feels good, but I feel like that's just so dangerous to get into. I don't want to become vain. I don't want to become narcissistic. I don't want to become full of myself in any way, shape, or form, so I just feel like we need to stop the selfies. Let me rephrase that. I feel like I need to stop the selfies. It's just all too much for me, guys. If you would like my email or phone number or anything, please let me know. I will have no problem giving you any personal connection thing that you want to make with me. You can have my email, you can have my phone number, you can have my home address if I know you well enough. But I really want to kind of encourage everybody to hang out with your friends more, make more personal connections. Maybe I've just gotten so far away with everybody because I'm so into my boyfriend that I'm alone here and I'm the only one not hanging out with their friends all the time, but maybe I'm not. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because honestly, I could sit here for hours and hours and hours and talk about it, and I'm sure nobody cares all that much. I think they said earlier the average attention span for people on the internet nowadays is 30 seconds. So if you've made it this far, hey, you're one of the few. Good job. This is just how I feel. This is just, it is what it is. I just don't feel connected to Facebook anymore, and I don't feel connected to my friends anymore, and I'd really like to get back into the real world now. So I'm gonna kind of go ahead and unplug from Facebook, and yeah, these are just my own opinions. This is all I can say. This is just for me. Yeah, I hope to see you guys out there in the real world. I hope that I hang out with more people now, and I don't feel like I don't have to hang out with people anymore. And yeah, that's kind of about it, y'all. If I offended anybody by making this video or stating my own personal opinions, I'm really sorry. That's not my intention at all. This is just how I personally feel right now in my life. I'll see you guys later. Bye.